Hello, good afternoon. So, you're here for your brow lamination, right? That's great. You're a little early, aren't you? Let me check in here in my um, diary. Um, can you please remind me your surname? Yeah. No. It's absolutely not a problem. Let me just erase your name from the list. It's absolutely not a problem if you're a little earlier. Actually, that's really good, especially because we're having a little bit of traffic due to the bad weather. So I will be in time with my schedule thanks to you being a little earlier today. So, is it your first time doing the brow lamination? All right. Very good. Can I please come closer and have a look at your natural brows? Thank you. Okay, and I'm coming with this spoolie so I can really check out. And also, yeah, we have a little bit of a windy day today, so we will hear that. I hope you don't mind. And also the heaters are being a little loud today, but nothing that can distract me from doing my job. Okay, so as I can see, you have grown up in the 90s slash early 2000s, haven't you? I can really tell because your brows are so thin, and not only in the tail portion, which is actually pretty normal. As you can see, mine are very thin as well in that part, but also in the beginning of the brow where they're supposed to actually be thicker. Yours are so thin. Well, there is absolutely nothing to worry about because brow lamination is a great solution to make your brows look fluffy and beautiful like nowadays trends want. I have many problems with my brows as well because those old days fashion, you guys. Do you remember Beyonce, J-Lo, Mariah Carey having those super thin chola-like brows? Which I actually don't dislike right now as well. It's just that today the trends are a little different, and we will make your brows super trendy. Okay. You're fully aware of the fact that you have very thin brows. There is absolutely no problem. I actually love it when the challenge is so hard because the before and after is gonna be stunning and amazing. So if you don't mind, just get comfortable and we will start with the brow lamination process. Hello there. Are you sitting comfortable? Okay, very good. So even though my hands are fully sanitized and everything, I'll be wearing my mask so I will not be spreading any useless bacteria on you. I'm 100% healthy, by the way, otherwise I wouldn't be working, but I know it might be a little bit uncomfortable to have someone breathing and speaking this close to you, so I will be wearing my mask to prevent any damage, as well as my gloves so I can touch your eye area without any problem. Okay, very good. So the first thing the first thing that I'm going to do is sanitizing the area. I'm going to be using the sanitizing solution right here. And I'm just going to apply it onto your eye area. Just like this. Of course, by eye area, I don't mean your real eyes, but just the brow area, to make sure your skin is nice and clean. Okay. Very good. Okay, now that we have this solution going on, we're just gonna leave it working for a couple seconds. In the meanwhile, would you like to have a sip of water? Are you fine? Okay, very good. So I will tell you what to expect by this treatment. After having sanitized the eye area, I will go ahead and apply a specific glue to your brows that will help me fix the hair into a vertical direction. Once that will be done, I will go ahead with the treatment itself, which is a chemical product that will allow the brow hair to actually take that shape. And then I will remove and sanitize again, and you will be looking amazing. If in any moment you will feel any discomfort, any extra feeling than just a little bit of a pinching and itching, which is inevitable, just let me know. And in case you have any doubt, you just reach out to me and we will start the treatment. Okay? Alright, so now I will go ahead and apply this glue to your brows. It does have a wand and it really looks like it's a mascara, but it's actually a specific product. If you look at yourself right now, you're gonna think, oh my gosh, I look crazy. But the final result is gonna give you those amazing fluffy feathery brows that we all love. So don't get scared by me brushing your brow hairs upwards in this moment. Yeah, you're gonna feel like it's very sticky. It's actually a glue, so that is absolutely normal. So it's like basically very similar to the eyelash glue. It's just that it has this specific wand, so it can really take each and every single brow hair and put it into place. Okay, now we are going to allow it to get nice and tacky, and after it's gonna be nice and tacky, I'm gonna be applying the product with this brush to your eyebrows. So let me see. I'm not really touching you here, I'm just trying to feel just with the tip of the glove. And I think we are ready, so I'm now going to open up my product and start applying it to your brow. So you will feel a little bit of a tickling sensation right now, a little bit of a I don't want to say discomfort, but you're gonna feel that something is going on your skin. So if by any means you're feeling like it's not okay, if the itchiness is too intense, or if it's starting to burn in a weird way, you definitely should let me know, okay? But so far so good. Your skin is not reacting somehow suspiciously, which means that you're not too sensitive to the product. Sometimes some girls or even some boys that come here for this treatment have a particularly sensitive skin, and they start getting very red, which is not it's not actually necessarily a bad thing. It's just their skin reacting. So you should not worry. As I said, it's really related to each and every single person's sensitivity, and of course I am trained to see whether anything is looking particularly wrong or creating any specific reaction. So you should not worry. Okay. All right, very good. So now that we have the product going on, I applied it very generously onto your eyebrows, and I want to comb it through with this specific tool. As you can see, it has some tiny little teeth that are like a comb, so I can really get them and educate your brows, moving towards the right direction. If you feel any specific sensation that is making you feel uncomfortable, just let me know. I'm really sorry about this fan always turning on. By the way, I hope it's not going to bother you too much. Consider it a white noise, hopefully. Alright. Very good, very good. Okay, so now that we have the brows in pose, I will cover them up with this plastic wrap. Of course, I will only cover your brow areas, so your eyes will be free, your nose will be free, your mouth will be free, everything will be free, and you don't have to worry about any kind of discomfort, okay? So I'm applying it onto your eye area, just like this. Okay, and we are, let me adjust that. Okay, are you feeling comfortable? Okay, very good. We're letting this sit for a couple minutes, just a couple minutes, in order for the product to really work, and the air will not alter the chemical composition or diminish its efficiency. So this is a very crucial passage, and we'll just have to wait a little bit of time while it works. Okay. Are you feeling anything bothering you? Do you have any specific questions? Of course, I will be taking care of you and checking in whether there is something to be worried of or not, but so far, so very good. So very, very good. Okay. Yeah. In the meanwhile, I'm just going to have a look at your situation and take a couple notes of what is going on here on my notebook. I'll be taking off my gloves for this, so I will not contaminate anything. So you will hear me writing a couple notes, as I said. I hope this is not going to be bothering for you. Okay. Is everything okay so far? Very good. Okay. So the product's really reacting very well with you. You should see it from my eyes. Of course, I have a professional look to this, so I am impressed. Yes, and you're not having any redness or sensitivity, which at this point of the treatment is really surprising, by the way. Alright, so I'm going to put my gloves back. I'm going to check in. I'm also sort of massaging the product onto your brow, so it really does penetrate deeply. can slowly remove it. Amazing. Amazing job. Let me just clean up the area a little bit. Going back to my brush. Okay. Gosh, the final result is gonna be so amazing. You'll be so nervous about. You must be so nervous about how it's going to look like, but I promise you're gonna love it. Alright, let me just grab a little bit of a tissue and wipe it off completely. Okay. And this tissue is infused with chemical product that counteracts with the ones there was before. So basically, you will not need to rinse, because if you rinse with water and detergent, you might actually get very irritated with it. But with this specific product, it will not happen. Okay, very good. I will comb your brows again. Awesome. They're looking so good. Time for another little bit of the sanitizer we used at the beginning. Yes. Just like this. Another minute sanitizing solution to make your brows look on point and your skin feel perfectly cleansed and hydrated, with no risk of irritation at this point or any pathology in general. So you're going to look amazing. Alright. I'm going to comb them again one last time. And there we go. Here are your lovely looking brows. You can come up to see it now. Awesome. Let me take off my gloves as well as my mask. Alright, so we're done with the treatment. I will do one final check before you're at the door. Oh wow, it's unbelievable. You've passed from early 2000s thin brows like, I don't know, Pamela Anderson or Carmen Electra's super thin brows to a lovely Cara Delevingne fluffy beautiful brows. I am so surprised by the result. You did an amazing job by just sitting there patiently and allowing me to help you look even more beautiful than you already are. And if you have any question, of course, you can comment anytime. And I think we should schedule an appointment for the next time for maintenance, if you don't mind. I would say in 15 to 20 days, just for the first time to see how you react, and maybe in the future we will have to make it more rarely for sure. Okay. Alright, so I wrote down your name and I will see you then. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.